7th and 8th, the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Aquarius. This combination was what Lady Di was born with. It's such a compassionate combination. Cancer is the feeling of being the mom, of being the caretaker, of being the one who really does deal internally with their outer world. So they take everything home, they take everything personal. We understood that Lady Di had a food disorder, like the quality of internalizing and not feeling comfortable. But the moon in Aquarius relieves that because it's detachment. Ding, ding, ding. You have this freedom over here. So it's a wonderful combination, Cancer and Aquarius. And July 6th is the Dalai Lama's birthday. And he's one of my heroes. I think I've had lifetimes being a Buddhist. I just have the strongest feeling because I've always been in love with him. His representation of being able to give his heart in the name of being hurt. Like, this is such a Cancer story. That he lost his land, the Portala. He was for 5,000 years living inside of a structure where all the ancient practices that were given to them by the Buddhists, they were continued generation after generation. In came the Chinese, down went that space. He had to move to India and has never been able to go home again. Do you know what that's like for a Cancer? To never go back to their history, to never go back to their home, and to have the Portala turned into a unbelievable fiasco. It's so embarrassing to even talk about what's going on there. It's so disturbing. So the quality of the moon in Aquarius is you detach. This is the high road of Cancer and Aquarius. The Cancer feels the pain. The Aquarius detaches and it asks this question: what am I supposed to be learning? What's the teaching? Okay, so if it's the Dalai Lama, it's his birthday, he had to learn letting go. Well, I'll teach everyone, because the Buddhist practice is all suffering comes from attachment. So if I can learn, said Dalai Lama, the ultimate Buddha, how to not be attached, but to actually serve my whole culture, because he's the head, he's the leader of so many monks, how to be kind in the face of violence, how to put down your arms. That is so Cancer Aquarius. Take the emotional body, detach, let go of your attachment of what you think it should be, because there's the suffering, and accept what is. So, all that is to say, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, by July 4th, here we are in this moment in time where we have an opportunity to accept what is, to turn on the observer and ask the question, what am I supposed to be learning? And Mercury being retrograde is the example. And I caught it this time. Mercury being retrograde is exactly the opportunity. Did you notice we used a teddy bear for Cancers retrogrades? Mercury being retrograde is a great chance to say, I can look now with my observer on, moon in Aquarius, what creates my suffering? It's always going to be attachments. It's always going to be wanting it to be some way. The high road of Cancer Aquarius is, just as the Dalai Lama represents for us, acceptance. Letting truth be acceptable even when you don't like it. That's not really easy, especially when the sun in Cancer is opposite Pluto and Jupiter, and it will become Saturn down the road. But there's this big, strong opposition where Cancer, the sensitivity, is being asked by this opposition and by the moon in Aquarius. Can you take your emotional body at times when you're really feeling moody, Cancer, when you're really feeling emotional, Water, and say, my moon's in Aquarius today and I'm going to detach. I'm not going to indulge myself. There's times to indulge and there's times to detach. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'm going to suggest you guys, I have a book called The Missing Element that teaches you how to turn on your observer, figure out where you're indulging, where it is that your emotional body gets tripped up, and put on the voice of compassion. I love sharing with you the voice of compassion. Astrology Answers hired me to do this for you, to say to you, detachment, when the emotional body is really at a high pitch, is the highest road to come into acceptance and compassion for what is. That's what I think we should all be doing, accepting what is with compassion and knowing how to be kind.
Okay, so, a bit of a long one. Yeah, definitely. So, are you familiar with anything astrology related? Wonderful. So she has videos that you can go in and watch on that video. Okay, so Sun in Cancer, Moon in Aquarius. Remember, that's, family, mother, emotional, nurture, with kind of the interesting, exciting, fun, really open-hearted early Aquarius moon. So it was really interesting. I really like when she tells those personal stories and she talks about whose birthday it is and all those types of things that she adds into the horoscopes. So I would make it a goal, and maybe for you to see her horoscopes, in like roughly 2 to 3 days or so. So now that we've done that, the morning is free. Okay, I have things that I want and need to get done. And you can all do whatever you need or want to do also. And later this evening, we'll be watching the Just Add Magic. After lunch, I will be having an interview with all 3 of you on the show, which I don't know how long that will take. Then, we're going to be having Abby's big resemblance quill. She'll be arriving. Just a second. So, I completely forgot. Zach, after we're done, we're going to be heading over to the headquarters with me, and we're going to be recording that Whistling in the Dark song that I know that you love quite a lot, that you think is absolutely beautiful. It's sung by Julie Andrews, and it is just phenomenal, really. So we're going to be doing that. Come back, we're going to have lunch, resemblance prayer. Then what's going to happen is, so magic interview, resemblance prayer, second recording of song, and then break time, dinner, then Just Add Magic. Okay, so does that sound like a plan to everyone? Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to go take care of the things I need to take care of, okay? I'm going to grab, don't forget, on that table over there is your folder with, looks like the binder, all the songs. Don't forget to grab that. I'm going to be grabbing my stuff, like all my informational folders on how these work and how like a tutorial of how the sounds and the buttons and everything work and everything, and also the music and the lyrics, so that I can have them, okay? And also don't forget the germ killer. Okay, still gonna need that. Just all you need to do is you don't need to put a mask on or anything. So not going to a hospital or any place like that. So just, germ killer, rub it on your face. It kills any COVID, thing that you might have gotten that you might not realize instantly when you put it on your skin, and it spreads out inside. It's just like sun lotion, just like sunscreen. So don't forget that we'll be writing down, and then when we get out there, when we get there, rub it on your face and maybe hands as well. The arms aren't necessarily, but just your hands as well would be good. And then they will show us, because of course you'll be interacting. They'll be showing us to the room we're going to record, and then they actually sell snacks and refreshments and drinks and everything all day. There's like a little cafe you can go to, so maybe as a bit of a reward after we're done, we can go there and get something. And I would definitely bring maybe like definitely a bottle of water, maybe some water, and a snack or two to kind of give you energy to be able to sing really, really strongly and beautifully and proudly. Okay, so wonderful. Now, you can go take care of whatever you need to take care of, bodily needs and everything. About 20 minutes, okay, is your time, and also my time to get things together. We'll be on the road, we'll take care of it, and then we'll be here, break, lunch, and then so be it, with the rest of the day. Okay, and then, after Abby's resemblance prayer, 20 minutes, we're going to do the same things again with the place where the last things go. Okay, so, wonderful, everybody. Now, I'm going to be Cancer Club is going to be meeting tomorrow. I'm going to have a meeting tomorrow with Cancer Club. Thank you very, very much for asking. Really, really getting through cancer as a child. I'm just not filming them. I'm just not filming it. Filming all of the different meetings that we have. So, amazing. So I'm going to open the door. You can all go out. And now all of you, because I have to take Zach and I are going to the headquarters. All of you can get to know Kathy and other Wilmington people and guests and everything. And then when Zach returns, there'll be more social time, and then you'll get to talk with him again and everything. And I think that you three will really like Kathy, right? So, very fun and flamboyant and kind of thing like that. So, wonderful. So, social room, time to hang out, get to know the Minton guests and everything, quality time. What kind of a Minton person, Minton leader would I be, if I didn't let you get to know the Minton guests? So, now's your time to do that. Okay, so, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.